My name is Tim Bennett. I'm a filmmaker. The film you're about to see all started because of a tape I found stuck in an old video camera. My dad picked it up at a yard sale. He picks up old gear for me so that I can repair it, sell it online for a few extra bucks. This one was in pretty good shape, except it had a tape stuck in it. And this is the tape. This tape changed my life. And Kathleen's life. In with all the home movie stuff was this clip.
The shot only lasted a few seconds, but the more I watched it, the more I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Could it really be him?
Let's talk about Misha's eyes and the secrets that lie within. Check the stories from the boys in blue. It's a must that you meet them. Yeah, let's talk about all my life. That night the apple took a bite. I was there.
Hey, check this out.
Oh, wow. What do you do?
This is Kathleen. We make documentaries together. At least, we try to.
Okay, hey, stop. You stop filming. You stop. Nothing to see. There's nothing to see here. You go. You go. You on my property now. You go. I call police. You go.
Like, what makes anything distinctive?
We disagreed on quite a few things, especially film. Kathleen likes structure, a script, and a shot list. I prefer the shoot from the hip approach. Turn the camera on and figure it out in the edit. Tape's cheap. In fact, after graduation, I began working on this idea I had for a reality TV show shot entirely with hidden cameras. To test them out, I put them everywhere. 3 in our van, 4 in our apartment. In retrospect, I may have gotten a little carried away.
This is fantastic.
Come on, this is narcissistic. I mean, you have like, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 cameras set up in here.
I'm just putting my money where I'm at.
You got a camera set up here to shoot you while you're editing images of yourself. This is self-indulgent crap.
It's really cool. I love it.
One day, while taking a break from working on Kathleen's film, I checked out this tape that I found in one of the old video cameras my dad gave me.
Do you have a balloon shocker here?
Kathleen, come here.
Huh? Is everything okay?
Check it out. I can't believe this. That's him.
What are you talking about? What is this footage?
Oh, come on. Look at that. You can't tell me that doesn't freak you out. That's an old John Lennon. Right there.
Oh my God, Tim. We need to get my film ready to be screened. It's barely past its assembly, and you're looking at footage of an old John Lennon? You gotta be out here.
You gotta admit that's pretty freaky.
I don't even know what to say to you right now. Just, please get this off the screen, get my stuff back up, and get working.
All right.
Thank you.
I started researching Lennon's life and death, and I realized that the circumstances surrounding his murder just didn't make sense to me. The search on Lennon's assassination produced an incredible number of conflicting opinions and conspiracy theories. The consensus among a lot of them was that Chapman was just the fall guy and not the actual shooter. This one site even had animation of the shooting based on the evidence found at the scene. The position and entry direction of Lennon's wounds and the bullets found in the recessed main doorway entrance were indisputable evidence of being shot from behind. It was impossible for Chapman to have murdered Lennon from where he was firing. Why was this evidence never considered? Lennon was shot and cremated within 48 hours. Since then, all access to the information regarding the assassination has been restricted or sealed. Was this a huge cover-up? He certainly had the means. Could I have discovered living proof that Lennon survived, and that this event had caused him to orchestrate his own disappearance?
Where are you going with this?
Here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking 1,000 to 1 odds, 1,000,000 to 1 odds. If John Lennon was still alive, that we could go up there and find him. And shoot it using all of these cameras. Convincing Kathleen to come with me, especially when I was in the middle of finishing her film, was not easy.
And I'm sorry, but a film about the two of us wandering around in the middle of nowhere is not interesting
Look,
to anybody.
all I'm asking for is a weekend with you.
But for nothing.
It's not for nothing. You don't know that. If John Lennon was alive, it would be the most jaw-dropping, mind-bending fucking thing that you can possibly imagine.
But he's not. I'm sorry, he's not.
Listen, Kathleen, Lennon loved Canada. He even considered buying some property up here at one time. His first solo performance with the Plastic Ono Band happened in Toronto. Give Peace a Chance was recorded in Montreal. He was a huge fan of Trudeau.
So 2 days. We can accomplish everything you want to accomplish with this. We can get it done. Okay.
The footage on the tape gave me no clues whatsoever to where it was shot. The only thing I had to go on was the old camera, which my dad gave me.
Do you remember where I picked up that old video camera? You know, it was at a yard sale. I picked it up for my son, Tim.
Typically, neither my dad nor his fishing buddy Harold could remember exactly where the yard sale took place. But between them, they narrowed down their whereabouts to the town of Beasley off Highway 909, or one of the villages close by, about 500 kilometers north of Toronto. I didn't think it would be that difficult to find the place. Before we left, I went to see my cousin Tony for some additional gear. Who knows what I was going to be getting into? He had a business selling customized surveillance equipment. My plan was to document the whole story so that no one could question or doubt what I had found. I would have to have absolute proof.
I'll give you some of these. Now this camera here will be triggered by sound. It'll go to sleep if nothing happens, so the battery in this will last a long time because of that. And it'll transmit to this switcher here. All the video that gets switched goes into this camera, and the battery's being charged on the sunny days. It's being charged by solar panel. Yeah, and then all you have to do is change the tape. Got this just for you, the hat cam.
The hat cam, nice.
Say hi to Mom.
Hi, Mom.
All right. Does Kathleen know you're doing this?
Kathleen's coming with me.
Wow. All right then.
Let's talk about Misha's eyes and the secrets that lie within. Check the stories from the boys in blue. It's a must that you meet them. Yeah, let's talk about all my life. That night the apple took a bite. I was there. I was there. I was there. I was there.
Okay, so say he does live around here. Say it is him.
What, are you humoring me now?
I'm just saying, why would he stay hidden? I mean, he's not in danger now. He's...
Because the people who tried to kill him are still alive.
But isn't he in jail, that guy?
The theory is that he didn't actually shoot him, it was somebody else, from a different angle. Kathleen thought this whole thing was crazy, but we made a deal. We would go looking for the old guy, and along the way I would show a picture of him I'd made from the clip. If we found him, I would have a couple of days to determine if he actually was John Lennon. If we didn't, I would give up this whole ridiculous idea.
convenience store back there. You want to try in there?
If they didn't see, if they didn't know him the last 20 places we tried, they're not gonna know him in there.
I'm just saying, it's worth a shot. We can go in there.
We'd have to knock on every door in a 50-mile radius even to have a shot at finding him.
Okay, but we can't do that. But I'm just
I know
saying,
we can't do that.
we can go and try this place.
Okay. Hello?
Oh, I'm sorry, Ed. Can I get carried away when I'm chopping up lettuce? Oh, CBC?
Listen, we're looking for this man. Have you ever seen him? Does he live in the area?
Don't know. Can't say that I recognise them. Mind you, I don't think I'd recognise my own mother from that photograph.
It's really important. You don't recognize him at all? You wouldn't happen to know anybody who lives around here with a Liverpool accent?
Oh, there's a Greek family that lives out in Concession 3, if that's any help.
No. No,
Are you
thank
sure?
you. Do you mind if I use your washroom?
No, carry on, it's just through there.
Thank you.
Look, why don't you stick it up on the bulletin board?
No.
Are you sure?
Hey, Tim. Hang on. Listen, why don't you just stick it up on the board?
Right. And what's going to happen if he is around here? He's just going to drive him even deeper underground.
I'm sorry, babe. No, really. I know how much it meant to you.
See you in the van.
So we come all the way down here through Tennessee and into Memphis. Oh my God, if you've ever been to Memphis, you've got to go to Memphis. The King's House, oh, Graceland. I was in absolute seventh heaven. I felt as if Elvis was right there.
Are you alright to be back again, love?
I am over here, Stanley.
Is there anything for us today?
No, nothing.
All right, I'll see you later. I'm in a bit of a rush.
Okay. Where'd you go? Excuse me. What? Oh. Wait. What can I say? You know I ate the cake?
Excuse me, ma'am. Madam?
Oh, you're back.
Hi there.
Hi.
Do you know the guy who just left here? Do you know who he is?
Stanley? I lives out in Concession 4.
I thought you said you didn't know anybody with a Liverpool accent.
No, I don't know. No, no, that can't be Stanley. He's from South Africa.
Can you look at this again? Do you need glasses?
Aye, well, it helps. Yo, it could be Noel.
No, who's Noel?
He was with Stanley out in Concession 4. I told you that. You hardly ever see Noel. I don't think he's been out the house in about 3 years. Yeah, okay. Go out here and turn to the left.
Yeah.
You'll come to the reservoir, okay? And that's right here. And you'll come to is that north? Okay, so I'm no good with that kind of thing. Oh, that's wrong. Forget about that. The road kind of buckles back round on itself, okay? Till you come to the duck pond, and I mean, you can't miss that. You'll see all the ducks floating around in it. And there's 3 trees in a row. Can't you miss it?
What's her house look like?
Joe, I don't know. You can see it from the road. It's away round here somewhere.
Is there a number on the street? Is there?
Oh, Christ, this is the country, hon. You don't get numbers on streets in the country. You're lucky you get a road.
According to Dot, the man that looked like Lennon was called Noel Snow. The man he lived with was Stanley Fields. They owned a small farm in the area. We didn't think we were gonna find him, but we did. Stop pouting.
I'm not pouting. I'm being a very good sport. And we haven't exactly found him.
Hey, and there is the duck pond, right there.
There it is.
Okay, this is where we take a left.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, bare left.
Correct, I should say.
Yes.
We thought we had found Noel Stanley's place, but we were wrong.
So, Pierre, if you wouldn't mind starting out with just giving us your name and letting us know how long you've lived up here, that would be great.
Pierre LaBarge, I've been here for a little better than 50 years, and starting to change a bit now. Got some new neighbors moved in across there a few years ago.
Is your guys from out of town, or?
Oh, Mr. O'Shea, he used to own the place. He died some 30 years or so ago, and the place is stood there and boarded up most of the time for a few more years, and then these two fellows moved in. We better get in. I think it's going to rain.
Really? Okay, Daddy.
A friend of mine made these saddlebags for me, about 30 years ago, and another friend of mine, Trick Roper, he went and made up a rifle scabbard just to match it. But yeah, well, cowboys don't call 911. I pretty well qualify as a cowboy. I took off the Wild West show when I was 15 years old. Or if you want it really quick to see if you're in a hurry, like close. The further away, the more you raise your gun, but if you shoot them fairly close like this, just fire real close. And you make sure you catch your hammer, because this gun will not fire. You can pull that trigger all day, it won't fire. Single action revolver, have to pull back the hammer. So immediately when you take a hold of your gun, close the trigger, and that's the way you do it. The short one with the beard, he moved in first.
That's,
what's his name?
Stanley?
Stan, yeah, that's it, yeah, Stan. He's a nice kind of a guy. I drove off the road in the ditch here, and he told me out a couple of years ago. I skidded right off. And the other guy, I don't see much of him. He pretty well keeps to himself.
You ever speak to him at all, or?
Well, just nod, and that's about it. But he can speak, though. I heard him and his girlfriend having a fight down by the lake one day, and let me tell you, that boy was cussing up a storm.
So he has a girlfriend. She, who is she, local girl?
No, Babs Baker, a nurse. And a little bit all right. But if you ever do want to know, ask the guys, his buddies are playing his band.
So he has a band?
If you even call it that, yeah, you know. You get together a couple of times a week. I'll tell you one thing, they're too damn noisy.
Does it sound like the Beatles?
Damned if I know. I'll tell you one thing, ain't no fiddle music, you know. And these guys, they ain't exactly Johnny Cash or Willie Nelson, let me tell you that. If you want some good music, come back in June. That's when they had the fiddling contest. That's good music.
Doc? Hello?
Oh, are you back again?
Yes, we're back again.
Oh my God, Nick, are you lost?
We saw some beautiful countryside.
I bet you did. Did you see the duck pond?
We did.
Oh, it's lovely. Yeah, it's really a beautiful, beautiful duck.
Oh, it's gorgeous. Gorgeous.
Yeah.
So, do you have time for a couple questions?
Well, we're really, really busy, but yes.
Yeah. Primarily, we're interested in the arts and cultures side of
Just
things.
the different cultural traditions sort of mixing up with each other, art and music.
Right.
Well, we've got one of the biggest fiddle festivals here.
We've heard that.
Yeah.
What about rock and roll? Is there a big influence here
Rock
like that?
and roll?
Yeah,
Crikey.
influx from other places.
I mean, there's, I guess, Dave Cameron. Now, where the heck does Dave play? I think he's a drummer. Who else? Oh, the vet, Dave Gary. Now, where the heck does Dave play? Keyboards, I think. Chuck Davies. But he works in the music store in town. And he comes in, I don't know when he comes in, but he comes in every so often. Hi, Don, how you doing? Excuse me just a minute.
I'm sorry.
No problem. No, we're doing it.
Hey, make it a movie.
On your tab? Okay.
Oh, we used to have a camera like that, except I stole it on holiday.
It's okay. It's fine. It's great.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'll get that added to your tab.
Bye, Dad.
Take care, Sarah. Bye, Babs. I'm sorry about that.
Sorry, is that wouldn't be Babs Baker, would it?
Aye, no, Dr. Sarah.
Right back.
Excuse me, is it something I said?
Madam? Miss Baker? Miss Baker, I'm sorry to bother you.
Buckle up.
My co-producer Kathleen and I are doing a little documentary for film school. I'm just wondering if you have 2 minutes to answer some questions.
Well, sure.
Okay.
Well, my name is Barbara Baker, and people around here call me Babs.
Oh.
And I was born here, and I grew up in the area.
Okay. And have you lived here your whole life?
Well, actually, when I was 18, I moved to Toronto, and I went to school. I went to school for nursing, and I lived and worked there for about 10 years.
Right. Was it hard to... You came back here afterwards? Was it hard to come back here after living in the big city?
Well, my mother died And that left my father alone, and he needed some extra care and help, and so I came back here to look after him.
Right. And is your husband still in the picture, or?
I actually have never been married.
Oh, okay. Is there a man in your life now?
Well, yes, there is. He's someone I'm very fond of, quite close to, and we've been seeing each other for quite some time.
And how did you two meet?
Mom.
Just a couple of minutes, okay, honey? Well, that's actually quite interesting. I just finished taking a physio course. I said I was a nurse,
yeah.
And he needed some physio, and that's how we met.
Right, and he'd obviously been injured. What happened to him?
I'm sorry, why are we talking about him?
Look,
we're just trying to get a sense of the relationships that have developed here. Is he somebody who has lived here his whole life, or is he new to the area?
You know, I'm really sorry, but I have to get Sarah home for supper. Thanks. Good luck with your film.
Thanks very much.
Bye.
If Dot knew Noel's secret identity, she wasn't holding anything else back. She gave us the names and directions to find all the local rock musicians in the area. Chuck Davies was the manager of the only music store in the area. He played guitar and bass.
I've lived in this town all my life. I'm one of the luckier ones here because I have this store. If it wasn't for the store, I would have left a long time ago because there's not a lot to do here, unless you like dairy. But yeah, it's just a simple town. I played in a few bands. I like music. I went to high school, but after that I was going to go to college, but then I had, the store, and I thought I would just kick it back here, and so I've been here the whole time.
And so, big market for music instruments?
Well, it's a bluegrass town, right? So we sell a lot of fiddles. But I mean, the overhead here is low. My mom owns a building. I mean, they've owned it. My dad passed, but they've owned the building for years. So I don't pay any rent. And I got a customer that if things get tight, he helps me out. So it's a good deal.
Really? Who was that?
Just an old guy that I jam with. He likes analog recording, like not the digital stuff. And he gets vintage guitars from me, shit like that. Can I say shit? Sorry. Vintage guitars, things like that. He doesn't go out a lot, so he buys everything right through the store. So I've got the exclusive deal of supplying all the vintage. Actually, you know what? Check this out. I had to change my picks. Check it out. Can you see that? It never used to say vintage, but I just ordered a whole bunch of new ones. I do charts for him. Writing out the chord progressions. He pays me for that too, actually, which is kind of cool. Never got paid for doing that. Yeah, that's Noel. Where'd you take this?
Manager of the local agricultural bank, John Hanton, was also a well-known drummer.
I've lived here almost 55 years, and I'm the manager of the local agricultural bank.
Yeah. So you've lived here your whole life, is that true?
I have. Guilty as charged.
Could you tell us a little bit about some of the changes you've witnessed here over the course of your lifetime?
Well, we don't get a lot of turnover of property or people around here. I mean, this is the boonies, right? There's no real estate market here. There's more population outflow than there is influx around here.
Right, right. The younger generations that are moving out.
Yeah.
A few people that have moved to the town. Are they mostly people from around the surrounding towns, the cities? Any foreigners?
Not too many foreigners. We mostly get people who have been living in the big towns south of here and cashing out on their houses and going for the simple life.
You wouldn't happen to know a guy named Noel or his buddy Stanley, would you?
You know what, people? I've got another appointment. I've got to go. Thank you very much. Lovely to meet you.
Thank you. You're being paranoid. The guy's just doing his job and keeping it confident.
I'm not being paranoid, Kathleen. The guy talks at length about a dozen other people he barely knows, right? And then it gets to somebody he plays in a band with, and he shuts up.
Why is it so hard to believe?
Oh, come on, he spends more time with this guy than he does with his
So
neighbor.
you're saying that he and the whole town of people are concealing John Lennon?
No, I'm not saying, I'm saying one guy. Maybe two, maybe Chuck as well, right? But, I mean, Chuck is subsidized, right? Doc doesn't know.
If this isn't Farmer, he's not anyone
Kathleen,
that's worth pursuing.
He sounds like it. He plays in a band. He plays in a band. He's got a temper. You know, it'll be fun. You gotta give me that here.
I just hate to see you get excited about something and then watch
There's a
it fall
story
apart.
here regardless, right?
A story.
I mean, hell, we
Babe,
can make
this
the
is a
documentary
story that
about small
we don't have
towns.
the time, the money, or the energy to pursue.
We have the van for a week, right? And I gotta give back.
I'm just saying, we're chasing after something that's not going to come to anything.
Kathleen,
and I don't wanna
you
see
don't know
happen
that.
to
You don't know
Well,
that. There's so many clues here.
So we're looking for the first house after the really big barn.
That's a really big barn.
Yes, it is.
One of the only keyboardists in the area was the town vet, Dave Gary.
Well, I've lived in the area about 18 years. A lot of farms around here, so I take care of horses and cows and chickens and goats.
Tell me a little bit about this town.
Everybody knows everybody around here, you know. It
Yeah.
hasn't changed much.
Yeah.
So what do you do for fun around here?
Me personally?
Well, yeah, what's there to do in
I don't know. There's a movie theater in the next town down the highway. So I do that once in a while. People have different things they do, you know. Some people like riding around on their little four-wheelers and snowmobiles in the winter. There's a few of us who get together and jam once in a while.
Tell us a little bit about that. Do you play an instrument
Well, I play piano and keyboards, and we play over this fellow Noel's place. We usually get together there every weekend or every second weekend, you know, when people can make it.
And how did you meet up with these guys?
Don't really know. I guess I must have met Noel because he's raising chickens, so he probably was having a problem with his hands or something.
Yeah.
I don't even remember, it was so long ago.
So you guys gig? Are you professionals or?
No, we just do it for fun. I help Noel work on arrangements for his songs sometimes.
He writes?
He writes some cool stuff, yeah.
But you don't gig?
No, Noel's kind of shy. And he's got some kind of problem with his arm. He can't.
I think you got one of your patients coming up.
Hey there. You want to ask her a few questions?
Hey, so his left arm is messed up and he writes songs.
I heard this.
Okay, and he's right-handed.
God.
Paul McCartney was left-handed, so it's not Paul McCartney.
Now that we have that established.
Yeah. The 2-day deal was almost over, and Kathleen wanted to go home. I had no choice but to go and meet the man for myself. Here we go.
You want to check audio?
No, you know what? We're just gonna do it and we'll fix it later. All right?
We're starting wide?
Yeah, we start wide, and then as soon as I get to the door, we go zoom in. Here we go. Wish me luck. Hi there.
Yeah.
Hi, my name's Tim, and over there's my co-producer Kathleen, and we're shooting a little documentary for film school about the changing...
Been asking around here about us.
We've been asking questions about everybody because we're trying to, you know, find out about how the old guards...
We're not interested, all right? We're not interested.
Well, is there anybody else who'd like to...
No, there isn't. Now piss off, will you? Piss off. Get out of this property.
Kathleen? Shit! We blew it! Did you see that? Jesus Christ! Fuck, I thought we'd been so subtle, you know? Like, we should have talked to them first! God damn it! How did we think it wasn't gonna come back to them?
What are we gonna do now?
So they knew we were onto them. Stanley practically said as much. They'd never let us get close to them now. Not intentionally, anyway.
Are you sure we should be doing this?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
What if they see us?
They can't see us. And there he is.
Can I mention it? Cheap?
Filmmaking?
It's cheap.
It's cheap?
Yeah.
Now that we'd actually found the old guy, Kathleen agreed to give me a few extra days to find out if it was really him. We got ourselves a cheap motel to work from.
Absolutely not.
We have to get the proof somehow, and that's the way we're gonna do it.
Proof? You're talking about breaking and entering and filming on private property. This is so highly illegal.
I know.
I don't even want to begin talking about it.
I don't care. We're gonna do it.
Beyond that, do you not think that it's maybe a little bit, a little wrong to be invading someone's space like that?
You know what? I bet you deep down he's begging for it to happen.
Oh my God! You cannot make a call like that. This is not this bullshit about being a filmmaker responsible for telling the truth. That's such a load
exactly
of shit.
what it is. No, it's not bullshit.
You think you can make these calls that you cannot make? It's and beyond that, you wouldn't be able to use a frame of that footage.
I'm not going to use that particular footage. I'm going to prove to you that it is John Lennon.
Oh my God! It is not John Lennon.
You don't know that. You don't know that. Think about it for a sec. Think about what having this man back in the public eye would do. He had incredible pull, all right? He could change the course of history.
I'm just thinking, I mean, whoever this guy is, he doesn't want to be
Whoever this
found.
guy is, he doesn't want to be found. He needs to be found. You got it?
Both of them?
Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
I've only got a range of about 1,000 yards, so don't back too far away.
Okay. Testing.
All right, now say, oh my God, they're coming back.
Oh my God, they're coming back.
Right now.
Right now. You realize this makes me an accomplice before the
No,
day.
it does not. You're not doing anything. If the shit hits the fan, get out of here, okay? I love you.
Be careful.
Come on, come on.
You've got me thinking of a simple time. A piece of land worth paying fine.
Okay, Tim, I'm parked. How you doing?
I'm having a bit of trouble getting in.
They risked breaking in, or have you tried the door?
I can't pick the locks.
Why don't you just try the handle?
Okay, I'm in.
Door was open, wasn't it?
No, I just jimmied the windows.
Yeah. Tim, do you read me?
Loud and clear.
Oh my God, they're coming back right now. Fuck. I'm just kidding. Okay.
Okay, not funny. You made me drop the camera.
Very cute, though.
I'm going over to the barn to set up the recorder.
Okay.
Tony German, you're a genius.
Hi, you alright, love?
Yeah, just napping.
What channel are you listening to?
It's 97.5, I think.
See, you and I ought to be listening to that sort of that crap you're
Ah,
always
be
playing.
quiet.
Rubbish. You alright then, love?
Yeah.
Right, great. Come on, let's go.
Tim, are you there?
Come in, Tim.
Come in, I'm here.
They're on the way back right now. Can you see them?
Yeah, it's okay. I'm up at the barn.
Hi, you alright, love?
Yeah, just napping.
What channel are you listening to?
It's 97.5.
This is... I leave you on the side of the road, and John Lennon pulls up beside you and starts talking to you.
He's a hell of a lookalike, I'll give you that. You have something you want to tell me?
What are you talking about?
You want to explain to me, well, when I go in there to pay for $45 worth of gas, my credit card gets declined?
It's temporary.
Temporary?
It's temporary until Tony gets his small business loan.
Wait, You said Tony had a small business loan.
It's in the works. The paperwork's just going through now.
Where there's paperwork to go through?
It happens all the time. I mean, they give money to small businesses all the time.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of time.
Yeah, they do, based on collateral, based on proven credit history. The guy has staked all.
He's getting the money.
I had a $5,000 line of credit.
We're gonna get money back when we bring back the equipment.
He told me the equipment was free.
It is free. All we have to do is do some field testing with it, run it through some tests, and do a little bit of a report.
Pull over. I just can't be with you right now.
What, we're gonna drop you off in the middle of nowhere?
Just stop.
Kathleen, what are you doing?
We never had a fight like that before. That's not to say she'd never been mad at me, but never like this. This was different.
Kathleen! Come on!
It was like she'd vanished. I drove up and down that road until it was dark. When I finally got back to the motel, I half expected to see her sitting on the bed. She wasn't. I was out of my mind with worry.
Four 6 731. You know what? She's back. Forget about this. Okay. Thank you very much. Jesus Christ. Are you okay?
Fine.
That was the fucking police.
No. I'm fine.
You scared the shit out of me.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's okay.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I know.
I called Dave. I called Eddie. I'm gonna get a couple thousand by the end of the week.
I know. I got your messages. I didn't mean to worry you so much, though.
Where were you?
I needed to go for a walk, and so I did.
An 8-hour walk? You went walking for 8 hours without calling me and returning my messages?
I didn't get very far before Stanley and Noel drove by, and they picked me up, and I went to their place.
You're not serious. You've been at Lennon's house all day?
Noel's, but I brought you the first tape, so.
So we'll have some of that tomorrow, right? I'll be looking forward to it. Beans on toast, wouldn't that be great? Chips as well. Lovely. It's been a long time since we had that. It used to be so funny and so not, you know what I mean? But it changed. Yeah, your bloody age. Yeah, for you when you bring
He asked me to go back tomorrow afternoon. He saw that space he's got in the back. He's got horses, and he said he'd take me for a walk. So I'm gonna go.
Them, I can miss them for a bit. Having you around, you know. Out in the old line, how can I miss you if you don't go
Well, that's
away?
it, mate. You're not getting any more friggin' bacon sandwiches from me on a Saturday morning. You can make your own.
But we'll see about that,
That's
it. Alright, come on. I'm sorry. It's alright. I'm sorry.
Well, we can get it all back in.
Just
No, Tim, I'm not wearing a hat cam. That's not... The guy invited me over to spend time there. I'm not going to show up with a hat cam.
I wish I could have worked this together. I wish I got a bit more.
I can't believe this stuff.
And I'm behind you on this, but I still don't know how I feel about this hidden camera shit. I mean...
Kathleen, look at this. We've got him.
Rock and roll says it all. In a way like you hear me, that I feel words you feel.
You're having lunch with John Lennon.
With Noel, and he's a nice guy, he's a private guy. I don't know, just think about it. Just think about it is all.
There's the pool when we were four. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We're no more. In the end, we all changed.
It's different when you know him, you know? It's different when you're talking to someone and knowing the whole while that you're watching him. It just feels wrong in some way, but...
You'll never get a thing done. I'm part of you for everyone. Take their cousins and their dogs. You like that one though? Great. Good.
I'm gonna tell you, you sound just like Lennon. Look a little bit like him too.
No, it's not. I'm more like Elvis. Thank you very much.
Kathleen changed the tapes every couple of days. I watched hours and hours of footage. I couldn't believe what we were getting.
Hey.
Hey.
You put some blinds up or something?
Sure.
This place is messy.
Hey, do you remember John, the bank manager guy?
Yeah.
Check this out.
His kids are going to put him in the old folks' home. And I think that property's going to come up on the market right away. What? We should make an offer. We always put in an offer. Darn right. I mean, your nearest neighbor is what, 5 miles that way? But on this side, there's Pierre, cheek by jowl with you. You don't want that property to fall in the wrong hands.
What are they talking about?
The neighbor.
And if they don't want to sell?
Well, we just go their way a great big bag of money in our face.
Yes, we are. Wave one at me while you're at it.
I told you they were hiding something. He was so evasive. No.
When was the last time I took a shower, huh?
Well, listen, there's the opportunity to do what we've always wanted to do. Yeah. Buy him out. Buy him out. We've got the money. Jesus, see, we've been wanting to do this for years.
Oh, we've got everything within 5 miles.
Let's buy him out now. That's what I said.
Okay, I'm gonna just get ready and head over there.
Kathleen, just wear this, okay? I know I'm not asking you to wear the hat club.
I don't want any chance of him seeing me.
You'll never see it. It's alive. Stick it in your back pocket.
Is there some way around this? I don't feel comfortable recording this guy when he's talking.
I have to have it.
So what are you gonna do? You're shooting on the handheld?
Yeah.
Just...
You will not even know I did.
What do you listen to?
I listen to nothing.
What do you mean to listen to nothing?
I don't listen to anything. Nothing.
How aren't you interested to hear what people are creating right now? What they're making?
No. Look, did Picasso, in his time, go into the galleries to see what everyone else was painting?
This invite would be the first of many. Almost every day, they would meet at his place and go for long walks around the property. They would laugh and joke and talk and talk and talk. They would talk about everything, from world politics astrology, numerology, the environment and social issues. It was as if he was starving for someone to listen to him, and she became his captive audience.
She is so concentrated in attention. I don't know,
it's old.
Pretty heavy stuff.
It's old. Very old. You know, it goes back to the time of the ancients.
Yeah, that's what I gather.
She was affected by him. I could tell. She was reading books about things that she'd never read about before, books that he gave her. She hardly even mentioned about wanting to go home. Neither did I.
Miss Stanley.
Hey, here it is. Look. You know that bloody thing you were reading last night about Wales? That book about Wales? Look, it's under the bloody book. God's sake. I've been looking for that for a few bloody days, man. You can't pay that. It's only a couple of grand. Well, you won't send any more bloody feed. We're going to, you know, what are we going to do with the chickens then? Which one?
The Mon guitar, in the other room.
Oh, yeah.
How's it looking? It's good. I wish we had one more camera to cover that back area there, because they're always leaving frame.
Can we go over there and tell them to stay put?
Sure.
But the problem is, the tuna won't come out this far.
No, I'm not going to.
There.
Maybe you should untune to me.
Play around it, well, you know.
Okay. It's not
Okay,
just
so
that.
yeah, so the A7, right, is we got the diminished. Right.
The only problem I'm having is a little bit of interference, but... Dude, they're playing music. We're all gonna be filthy rich after this, alright?
I have to get these coffees at Fred at my desk and they didn't have lids. I've been balancing them like a pathetic juggler.
Check this out. You're not gonna believe it.
He rode in from Texas. His dad held his guns. He's lied and he's cheated for all that he's won. Now he's in the White House making his moves. For all we have to suffer, you can thank W. You can thank W. With this bunch of cowboys, our kids don't stand a chance. 'Cause he's killing the cavalry, their plugs on his hands. He's losing sons and daughters, and America too. For the chance to die for freedom, you can thank W.
I mean, doesn't that not sound like...
Crazy. Just want to tell you, this isn't as bad as I thought it would be.
Look, I don't know you, and you don't know me, but I'm asking you to leave him alone.
I'm sorry, but...
Look, I love him, and I know he's a complicated man, but he doesn't need someone like you messing him up, turning his world upside down.
Okay, I think you're misunderstanding something. There is nothing going on between Nolan and I.
Oh, please don't insult my intelligence.
No, it's the truth.
Look, you can lie to yourself, you can lie to him, but don't lie to me. I see it in him, I can feel it in him, I can see it in you. And I'm asking you to leave him alone. He doesn't need this messing his world up. You'll mess it all up. Now just the two of you, just go home.
If more people wanted peace than they wanted to go out and buy a new television set, then I think we'd have peace.
That is brilliant. I mean, not academically maybe, but the way that he connects things, the way that he makes sense of things, it's really something.
He's into you.
No, he's not. I'm gonna get going over there.
Do you know where you're gonna be?
Huh? No, I don't know. We don't really plan these things. Are you thinking at all about what we might be doing to these people's lives?
What are you talking about, Babs last night?
Yeah, I'm talking about Babs last night.
You know what? Nobody forced him to pay any attention to you.
Yeah, I can't stop thinking about that poor woman and her daughter. They have a life with this man.
Obviously, he doesn't care that much about it, or he would, it's not your fault. It's not your thing. It's her problem.
I just hate this. I'll see you later.
You gotta stop that smoking. It's gonna kill you, mate. You've gotta quit.
Right, if you done these fags all the time, want me to go someday, right?
Ah, Jesus, you know what?
Well, they're my fags, they're not yours, are they?
The big C can get you anytime, mate. Anytime. Just like that. Hey,
If you're gonna go, you're gonna go.
Just remember what happened to George. You'll never forget that.
No, I won't. Just God bless us all that we don't.
That's all you're talking about, mate. It's not being dead that's the problem, mate. It's the dying part. You know what? I've seen you in pain many times, and you're no bloody good at it, no. You're no bloody good.
Yeah, well, we'll see how we handle the dying part. So I can handle this part right.
Get that cigarette away from me. I hate that smoke.
That's all.
The last time that Lennon played live?
Madison Square Gardens, 1974, with Elton John. I got the tape.
No, I actually, if Noel is Lennon, I'm not saying he is, but, he's playing Sarah's birthday party with his band tonight.
No way.
And as a gift to her, he asked me to film it.
Oh my God.
Do you remember when she was about this big?
Yeah. Oh yeah, look at that.
11 years old.
When does the time fly for you?
When you see, when you have a clock, that's when you throw it out the window. That's
Well,
when time flies.
Time flies, got it. Big, you gotta be on the stage, the first one out of town.
Jesus. You scared the shit out of me.
Guess you weren't invited.
I was, specifically uninvited, actually.
Wish I'd been uninvited.
Miss Baker, I gotta tell you got nothing to worry about.
Make you think there's nothing going on?
No.
Then you're blind as well as a fool. They may not be sleeping around, but there's definitely something going on. You can't see it.
Hey, what the fuck are you doing there? Hey, come back! Come back!
F you. This is a private...
Back off, man. Back off.
I told you many times it's a private property.
Back off, man.
I'm telling you right now, get off this property. We don't like trespassers, okay? Now fuck off before I knock 7 kinds of shite out of you.
All right.
Come on, now fuck off.
All right, all right.
It's in a way like King Creole, that rock and roll says it all. It's in a way like you hear me, they're only words that you feel. The blazing lights attract you, the rolling crowds distract you, quietly as they take you in. You'll never get a thing done, there's part of you for everyone. They get their cut and then they're gone. There's a pool when we were 4. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We're no more. You'll never see our kind again. Long tall Sally was the end. The blazing lights attract you, the rolling crowds distract you, quietly as they take you in. You'll never get a thing done, there's part of you for everyone. They get their cut and then they're gone. My heart was broken long before you came. You found all the pieces, I hid all the pain. I'll hear what's in your eyes if you have to leave. Can't take no more goodbyes. Wrap your arms around me. Bangs like a hammer, sounds like a drum. When you hear your heart falling, you can't stop for anyone. I'll hear what's in your eyes if you have to leave. Can't take no more goodbyes. Wrap your arms around me. I am who I was once. I am as you see. You make it make sense now. I'm here when you're with me. Hey, let's talk about Misha's eyes and the secrets that lie within. Check the stories from the boys in blue. It's a must that you meet them. Yeah, let's talk about all my life. That night the
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to say thank you on behalf of the band, and I hope you come to see us in prison.
I think we're done.
What do you mean done?
I think we've got it. I mean, this is the money shot. I mean, I think that if I went to CNN tomorrow without even putting a rough cut together, that they would... Oh my God.
Timothy, you don't have proof.
Not definitive proof, but I mean, fuck, we got pretty compelling evidence. I mean, he looks like him, he talks like him, his arm, he's in a band.
Okay, so
sounds like him.
So say that it's him. I'm not saying.
It's all right. I don't know if I.
No, but I'm just.
Did I just hear that right?
I'm just saying. Wouldn't exposing him put him in a lot of danger? I mean.
No.
But isn't that what you said? Wasn't that exactly what you said when we went into this?
Yeah.
Like, he has to stand underground
What I meant
because
to say,
he's the only one that knows what actually happened.
What I meant to say was that I mean, that's what he would think because he's a famous paranoid. That's why he's underground all this time. I mean, the landscape has changed, like you said.
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, what if it's not him? I mean, what if it's not him? You can't just go and destroy an innocent old man's life.
If it's not him, then it's an incredible story of mistaken identity, and this. I mean,
it's not our place to throw his life into chaos because we have a hunch that he might be someone he's not.
What do you want me to do? I mean, I've told you before. I mean, there's 1 in 10 million that look like him, talk like him, that sing like him. I mean, but you show me a man that has got 3 bullet holes in his upper left and 1 bullet on his bottom right. I mean, we have the man himself.
Okay, so
for 2 weeks we watched him without even taking his shirt off. We just.
So, get that at least. I mean, you got to find some kind of proof. I won't let you do it if you don't.
So what do you want me to do?
What if I could find out?
Oh.
What if I mean, I'm over there, late, you know, and what if I fall asleep there?
Okay.
Spend the night? There's a pretty good chance I could happen to catch him, you know, without his shirt on. Maybe I could pretend to walk in on him in the shower or in his room or something.
Okay. Would you do that?
Well, I'm not gonna let you go ahead with this if you don't know for sure. So.
Okay.
Same again, Nora, please, up. What are you doing here, mate? I told you you'd left. Why are you still hanging around this place?
I can find the truth.
About what?
I think you know.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I know that Noel is John Lennon, and after tonight, I'm gonna know for sure.
Are you serious? Listen, mate, John Lennon's dead, don't you know that? Are you the only one on this planet that doesn't know it?
I think he survived.
Survive what? To run a farm in Canada? You know what? There's a lot of people come round here and they look at Noel and they do a double take because they think he's John Lennon, but he's not. Okay? But you're the first person I've ever known that's pimped his girlfriend over it.
Laugh all you want, but I'm gonna have the proof.
What proof is that?
It's varied.
Like what? Do you want another whole truth about this, son?
Can I shoot it?
You can shoot whenever you want, whenever you're ready, all right?
We're on.
Look, mate, Noel Snow is Noel Snow. He's no more John Lennon than Paul McCartney. I know he looks like him, and I know he sounds like him, but he's not John Lennon. John Lennon's dead.
So why the Liverpool accents?
It's me that has the accent, not him. I'm the one with the accent. Look, he does it because I don't know it's his thing, like. Look at him. He's got those granny glasses and the long hair. Do you think if John Lennon wanted to fake his death and disappear, that he'd walk around looking like John Lennon? I don't think so. And you know what? You take away the long hair and take away the glasses and you wouldn't even see it. And the accent's fake. I'm the one with the Scouse accent, not him. And the voice, well, the voice is just the way you deliver it, like, all right there, girls, see you at the cavern on Saturday night. Look, I'm sorry, mate, I really am, because I know you'd really like to get some truth out of all this. I mean, I loved that man. I loved him. He was a fantastic musician. And you know what? His works will live on forever. You know what I'm saying? He wrote some beautiful music, beautiful. Do you know what? The day he died, I cried. I really cried, and so did Noel. He cried as well. He still does. We both do. And you know what? That's why Noel keeps this thing going, because he wants to keep the memory alive. And God bless him for it. All right?
So what's your relationship with Noel?
He's my cousin. Some people would like to think we're a couple of Nancy boys, mate, but we're not. They think that, but we're not. You know, it's a small village we live in, right? The word spreads, but I'll tell you, I've been his cousin since I was born, obviously. But I was also married for 18 years to a lovely girl. She's dead now, God bless her. But we always lived together, the three of us. He was in a very bad accident many, many years ago, and I've always looked after him. He's a sick man. He's 65 years old now, and he's ill. But I'll always look after him till the day he dies. All right?
So where did you get all your money?
What money, mate? We're just a couple of farmers trying to run this farm.
How did a couple of farmers manage to buy up all the property in a 5-mile radius?
Where the hell did you hear that? Where did you hear that?
It's true, isn't it?
Turn that fucking thing off now!
It's not him.
Are you joking, Kathleen?
It's not him. I'm sorry, Tim.
Let's get out of here.
You okay?
Let's get out of here. Okay, let's get fucking out of here.
Hey.
Looking back on it now, it was so obvious. The signs were all there. I was just too obsessed to see them. Even back at the apartment, when she started taking the phone outside to talk, it never occurred to me that she was planning to leave, until I found the note. I called her cell 100 times. She never answered. Eventually, the service was discontinued. I phoned everyone she knew. If they knew where she was, they weren't saying. I knew where she was. I just couldn't bring myself to go back there. I couldn't bring myself to go anywhere.
I'll hear what's in your eyes if you have to leave. Can't take no more goodbyes. Wrap
Hey
your
Tim,
arms
are you there?
around
Can you pick up? Look man, I know you're all messed up right now, but I really need that gear back as soon as possible. I've got another installation and the customer's paying cash. Maybe you can help me with it and make a few bucks. Call me.
As much as I didn't want to, I had to go back. I found the whole place up for sale, land and all. And the sales agent was none other than Mr. Friendly Bank Manager John Hampton.
Can't take no more goodbyes. Wrap your arms around me. I am who I was once.
They obviously left in a big hurry.
I am
They didn't even take the furniture.
You make it make sense now. I'm here when you're with me. I'll hear what's in your eyes if you have to leave. Can't take no more goodbyes. Wrap your arms around me. My heart was broken long before you came. You're all the right reasons for me to try again.
I don't even know what to say to you. Everybody
Speak of the devil.
Oh my God.
Hello, asshole.
Asshole?
Yeah, asshole. You happy now? Did you get what you deserved? Thanks a lot.
What are you doing back here?
I just want to know if you've heard anything.
I have heard plenty. You've broken that poor girl's heart.
You know what I mean.
No, I haven't heard a bloody thing. You're just up and left. Oh, go on, get out. Get out of this bloody town. You've done enough bloody damage. Go back to the city where you belong. At least you can't do any more bloody damage there. Go on, get out.
Morning.
Morning. Did you sleep all right?
Yeah, really well.
Good. Well, come on. I made the coffee.
I'll be back.
So, was it really him? Maybe. I don't know. And I don't even care anymore. There was only one thing that ever really mattered to me, and I lost her.
Let's talk about Misha's eyes and the secrets that lie within. Check the stories from the boys in blue. It's a must that you meet them. Yeah, let's talk about all my life. That night the apple took a bite. I was there. I was there. I was there. I was there. If I were you and you were me, my catch a